Hello, my gorgeous Leo, and welcome to your reading for the month of May. Let me pop up my little title page so you can have a read with me. So, your light is unstoppable. May powers up your destiny. So, I'm really excited for my beautiful Leos this month. And as we're walking through the various eclipses that we've had over the last couple of months, and also some of the new moons, it's been quite intense energy. So this will be really interesting to have a reading into the month of May for you guys, because I just feel like things are changing. I feel like you're actually understanding more about who you are. So we will get into the potion and other things that I have for you guys for this month. So remember also, if you would like to go in depth for a personalized one-on-one reading with me and ask me any of your questions, please head on over to solreta.com, and you will see here that I have a few of your favorite readings. So we've got the Psychic Tarot reading, and we've also still got the Galactic Starseed reading. Please use the discount code Mother's Day for the month of May in all caps. So Mother's Day, and you'll save 10%. The potion that I'm recommending for you guys for this month to help you get through and to maintain that gorgeous magnetism that you Leos have would either be I Am That Witch or the Abundance Potion. So I'm actually working with the Abundance energy, really feeling like a gold kind of peachy energy for this month of May. And the crystals that we have, oh, and you will see that I have the online events page and things over there too. So go check it out. There is discounts for buying more than, I think it's 4, but you'll see that there's a bundle of all 6 if you do want to try all of them. Anyway, what we have is citrine for you guys for this month. And Spirit was just telling me to bring up both to have a look at like the little crystal points, which is maybe for doing specific work for some of us, and the clusters as well. And I could just see my internet start to dip a little bit. So hopefully it's captured everything I've said. But that's what we have for you guys for this month of May. So working with sunshine, essentially, and working with abundance, working with tapping you into your magnetism, your power. Let's have a look into the astrology and check over here for my notes. So my gorgeous Leos may invite you to have a soulful reset in love, purpose, and personal truth. With Pluto retrograde in your 7th house of relationships, the dynamics are under review. So notice where power imbalances arise, or choose what aligns with your heart's highest truth. So Mercury will also be entering your 10th house around May 10th, reigniting your career voice and your ambition. So you're being seen and heard, speaking clearly and leading with confidence. So really gorgeous energy for you Leos. And the Scorpio full moon around May 12th, depending on where you are in the world, stirs emotion in your 4th house. So highlighting home, family, your inner sense of security, your values and safety around home and family. So with this as well, this is highlighting all of those things. So take note if they are coming up. Allowing space to feel and to heal, something tender is ready to transform. So as the Sun and Mercury and New Moon light up your 11th house, which we see around the 26th of May, depending on where you are in the world, and your house will start to light up around the 20th onwards. Your social world blossoms. So set your intentions for future, call in soul-aligned collaborations, and share your light. So Saturn will move into your 9th house around May 24th, opening to a new path of spiritual mastery and purpose-driven expansion. This is your time to lead from within. So this is not about looking externally for anyone to validate. This is really about, ooh, did you guys see that fly past on this side? I always say, like, it's interesting the timing that we get things fly past when we're talking. So we were just saying it's not about external, permission or validation to lead. This is something that's coming from within. So funny we had an external thing fly past. So let's have a look into the cards for my gorgeous Leos for the month of May. And did you guys see that jump out? Let me see what we have. We have an 8 of Swords, a card of interference. This is also a card of breaking free from your own cocoon or your own mind prison. So you may have a certain level of assumptions, a certain level of thinking of what's possible for you. I'm just seeing a huge cross come through with this. So let's get some more cards to go with this. So I feel that this is about scrubbing out old beliefs and values and things around your self-worth that no longer serve you. This is about upgrading the vision of who you are. It's about having that permission to shine and not having to get that from anyone other than yourself. So I'm just going to flip these over. And we have the Seven of Disc. This is Taurus and Saturn energy. So this is perhaps like you trying to control the narrative. This does feel like it's connected with finance, connected with home, connected with things that Taurus would rule, the finer things in life. And we see here, it's almost trying too hard with this Saturn energy. It's like trying to try too hard to push from the 3D disc physical level. I feel this is about tapping into the flow, to the feeling of abundance. And what we're being shown with this is a bit of pollution around your emotion, around your thought, and around your belief system and what you believe that you have on offer to you. So this is about deleting old programs and old things about what you feel worthy and deserving of. This is really about infusing it from a higher level. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Princess of Cups. I want you guys to become dreamy. Princess of Cups is channeling in higher wisdom, higher messages, and she's bringing it down and solidifying it into the crystals in this realm. It's no longer just an etheric print or pattern in a higher frequency. She's holding that emotion over her heart. She's holding that wisdom with that turtle in the shell. And we see the beautiful lotus, the medicine that she's bringing through for herself, and the Pisces go with the flow energy. So what we're looking at with this is start to feel into, okay, if I could channel or if I could tap into like the best and highest outcome, what would that look like? How would it feel? This is very much about getting into the feeling aspect of this for you. But I do feel this is shifting, particularly not just with relationships. It feels like a shift with abundance and with finance. So interesting that we have the abundance potion, which is the one that Spirit led me to work with the Soul Alchemy Potions for this month. Also, if you're looking for links for anything, it's all in the description box below, as well as a gift voucher that I only have available on the description links for purchase. I haven't put it onto my website yet. Okay. So let's have a look at advice for how to navigate to the best of our ability for this month. And I'm hearing Spirit say heads up. Okay, let's flip these over. This is a Mythos Oracle deck. So we've got an Ace of Coins, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Coins, and a beautiful completion, Four of Wands alignment card. So Spirit is actually talking about, instead of looking at things from just the physical point of view in terms of abundance, in terms of things happening in this reality, we had this come up for, it was either Gemini or Cancer, that this is about alignment. It's not trying to force or push things from the physical. This is about you getting into alignment with what it feels like to have all of the things that you desire. So Ace of Coins, Spirit's actually trying to give you this little bit of gold to put into your money box or your piggy bank or your spiritual fuel tank. So this is about upping the level of what it is that you, how would I say, it's about upping the level of your own value. It's about upping the level of your stock. So maybe you're believing that, you're down here or that things are only worth this much. This is about growth and expansion and allowing for more to come in, but it's all alignment energy. This is not about being untruthful in who it is that you're trying to tell yourself that you are, or telling yourself a false reality about who you're becoming. This is alignment energy. I want you to feel this authentically within yourself, even if it's just a little bit. Page of Coins coming after that Wheel of Fortune energy. So just practice bit by bit. This is not like a literal overnight change. This is about investment into you and into your story to do with future. And Four of Wands, it's a spiritual alignment too. And this is often called the marriage card. It's Venus and Aries energy. So putting that love into yourself first. And we know with Aries being that fiery sort of nature, they're more kind of, they have sort of like I'm just going to do it and then I'll apologize later type energy. Sometimes we see them like really just fierily kick in. I always call it the first racehorse out of the little race things that you have, the little doors. They're always first out of the gate. So with this is also a story of completion. It is actually called the completion card in my other deck. So some other story around abundance, around love that you perhaps used to tell yourself is getting tied off. You are done with that. That's what all those eclipse energies were about. That's what all the reflection into past has been about the last couple of months. So we are ready and preparing for growth is what we're seeing for later in the year. But it's kind of like that deciding factor of making your mind up now. Let me see. And we had a little bit of this come up into some of the mystical soul readings. Yeah, we've got a 4 of Swords versus the 10. So what gives energy? There's the ones that I was talking about coming up with in the mystical soul readings that we've been doing. So with the 4 of Swords energy, see how this beautiful little lamb has that sunshine. So if we look at this in the traditional way, it's that person praying inside the church with their hands pointing towards the higher realms. And it also represents to truce. It's Libra energy. It's coming into like a crossroad of choosing yourself and going into hibernation or deep meditation. It's about building this vision in your deep inner world. It's not about letting mind viruses or parasites or archon or any people that have this sort of 10 of Swords energy come in and infect your dreams. So I want you to hold your dreams into the highest of your ability, hold it into the highest of feeling as well, because we had the Princess of Cups with this, but be on the lookout for anything coming in to taint your energy or to leave something around that just feels ick. That's the word we've had the last couple of readings too, is the ick. So what gives you the ick versus what makes you feel in alignment? And let us get a star card. I'm just going to the Star Tarot and see what we have. We have the Princess of Cups. So I want you to be on your lookout for information coming through. We've got the same card again. So what is it that your higher self is trying to speak? What is it that she is craving or he is craving? Let that message start to definitely drip down. This is not about what other people expect of you. And I just saw a 1212 on my clock here. This is about you actually bringing greater things down into our reality, our dimension, and solidifying it here. So the other card, you can't make this up. It's the 4 of Swords. So Spirit's doubling down on the message that we had. Get into meditation, get into receiving higher guidance, receiving higher information. And if this is if something you're struggling with by yourself, by all means, please book a session with me and use the discount code Mother's Day. I would love to help you guys with this. So further advice, we're releasing anything toxic. We're releasing anything that feels meddlesome. This is 5 of Wands strife energy, and we've got it in reverse. So we're purging, we're letting go of drama, we're letting go of interference. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Is there too much happening? Do you need to pull your energy back and just have a little bit of time of peace and meditation? So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Let me get a Syrian star card. We'll get an oracle card from my deck, and we will see what we have from the Syrian star cards for the month of May. And again, if you're looking for anything that we've talked about tonight, you will also see it in the description box below. And I just saw my favorite number, 333, and we have the card Manifest. So you are a creator. Connect with the energy imprint of this card, see, hear, and feel things coming into fruition. And I feel this is what we have in regards to that Princess of Cups energy coming in. You need to make quiet time to see these bigger things into our dream, well, from dream state into our reality. So also take note of what is coming up in your dreams at the moment. And I feel for you, my beautiful Leos, this is also about protecting yourself in that dream space. So before you go to bed at night, doing a little bit of protection ceremony as well. Wow, I love you guys, and I will see you next month. Thank you for that thumbs up and sharing this with other beautiful Leos. And remember to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus.